Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. Oh, and he gets it all wrong. Penalty flag's going to come in and mark this one out beyond the 40-yard line. It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
18. What's up?
He'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. And he'll take this to about the 46-yard line. Jordan Davis, the man in the middle, brings it to an end.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 46-yard line.
It's 2nd and 5.
All right.
On play action. Stroud. As he throws and is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyway. You do know it'll be 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head like he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being wasted down.
From the gun, here's Stroud. To the right side, hauled in by Miles.
So barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it looks like this is going to be a 3-and-out. So this offense has to get to the sideline and regroup, figure out what went wrong, fix it, because they've got to be able to maintain possession the next time out.
What a call on his opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion and will take the ball over on down.
Coaches love to come out early in the game and establish a very aggressive approach. But I'm just not sure, Mike, if at this point in the game they needed to make this decision. I'm going to be very curious to see, does this come back later in the game to bite them?
Great. Set. No touch.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A gain there of 15. 1st down, Philadelphia Eagles. 1st down.
We knew coming into this one, Mike, that we were going to see a lot of this guy, and we knew we'd see a lot of him early. And if that first play is any indication of the rest of this game, this defense is going to have their hands full.
And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken away.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From 29, here's 2nd down and 7. Here's Kurtz. Throwing on his back foot, and it's taken in. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. 1st down. 13 yards on that pass play. Good for an Eagles 1st down.
Great. Set. 6. Trimmer. Yeti.
Bird snap. Oh, looking end zone, but he's out of the reach of the receiver. Incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Goedert, that time. And it'll be 2nd down.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Great.
On second down, Barkley. After a gain of a yard.
Taken down.
Third, they need 8.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
To throw is Hurts. On the move left. This one is pulled in. Defeated downs. Yes. Dallas. Touchdown, Eagles. That touchdown number 1 for him on the year. Greg, what a great play call down there, using the size of the tight end. You've been there. That's a really difficult play to pull off.
And I can promise you, Mike, they spend a lot of time all week working on this very play. They go down in the red zone, and they talk to him, they walk with him. He understands he's got this big body tight end. Use all of that space to the outside. Keep the ball away from the defender. And it's the trust knowing that your guy is going to keep those feet in bounds and come down with 6.
On the return, it's Rashid Shaheed. And he's brought down right
Texans
at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here we go.
Stroud to throw here on first down. Open man, downfield, it's Nico Collins. That's a gain of 18, and a very quick first down.
Once he saw the defense, he knew that outbreaking route was going to be there. All he had to do was wait for his guy to get to the spot, drop the ball right in the bucket near the sideline.
It's completed. It's takedown. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. That pickup good for 29 yards.
First down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. He's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
Here we go.
On first down, it's Stroud. To the left side, caught by Schultz.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out outside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Here we go.
Second down, here's a run, and here's Mixon. And he will get into the end zone. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Texans.
Touchdown, Texans.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Now Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Texans will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. And we're back in Philly in a moment. From the 31, here is 2nd and 8. Now it's Hurts. A throw there on 2nd down. Going to be incomplete.
Yeah, so this just really comes down to really good defense. You can tell the quarterback's trying to target something downfield. And when they take that away, typically there's something underneath. But they had all levels of the coverage accounted for, and that was a really nice job.
On 3rd down, here's Hurts. He's going to pick up the 1st down and more. And they'll bring him down on the other side of the 28 yards. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on 3rd down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
That one's complete. It's Hank Bigsby. And they'll get about 2 tackles they needed. It's a pickup of 5.
6-yard pickup. Second and 4.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Let's go. Trim it.
Hurts again. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain
Defensive
of 2.
coordinators preach all the time. Play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
3rd down and 3. Again, Hurts. And that is incomplete.
Intended for
Here we find that best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
Hey, 73.
Now Hurts on 4th down. He's going to let it fly downfield for Beckham. The Texans force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is turning. So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. Is one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
They'll hold them to a gain of just a couple and a sense of 3rd down.
It's a little slow developing on that street play there. It's pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Off balance throw. It's complete. 2 minutes to play. First half. All tied at 7. We'll come back to Philadelphia right after this. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That's brought in by Myers. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside of the 30-yard line.
27 more yards.
That's good for 27 and a 1st down.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
Here's carry number 1 for Travis Etienne. Modest gain.
Travis Etienne.
It's second down.
He was brought down at the 26. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Quickly out to Collins. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
And 9.
Third down and 9.
18. What's that?
Here's Stroud. He's got it at the 7. And he's in. Nico Collins.
Touchdown, Houston.
Touchdown, Houston.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Jaime Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Hurts to the air on first down. Push down to his left. He's going to keep himself. And he's going to be out of bounds. Past the 35.
A gain of 10
It's a
yards.
gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
Mike, the defensive
First and
line
10
rush
at the
plan is
36-yard
critical when
line.
you're playing quarterbacks like this. You have to keep him contained in the pocket. Because the second he gets out of the pocket, we can see what happens.
So, from the 36, it is first and 10. Operated from the gun, here's Hurts. And that's under pressure. Too much. He'll go down. So the Eagles will use their first time out here. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this second quarter. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Hey, 73.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. And he'll be brought down. All the way up near midfield.
Eagles.
Here's timeout Philadelphia. That is their second.
First and 10
The
at
clock,
the
21 seconds to go until halftime. Set to go now on first and 10. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete. He was looking for Jordan Thickens there.
Coverage by
And
Caleb.
it'll lead to a second down.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs.
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Now the Eagles use the last of their timeouts.
Brings up
As they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. Third and long for Hurts. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And he's not going to get anything out of this one. They force him literally out of bounds. No gain on the
their own 20-yard line.
Here we go.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. And they'll let Guts run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. So, we're at halftime. Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports.
Fairbairn, the kickoff for Houston.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This will be returned from the 6. And a solid run back there.
The Eagles
He'll
take
get this
over
out
first and 10
the 30-yard
at
line.
their own 32-yard line.
Don't touch it. 180. Don't touch it.
On the ground, Barkley will start the drive. Not so tackle there. Just a short game.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second
From the
and
33,
8.
here's second and 8.
Don't touch it. Don't touch it.
Play action. Here's Hurts. The pressure to Hurts. And he goes down. Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here. Talk things over before third down.
Dre, set. 180, up. Don't touch it.
Hurts working in the pistol. He's got his man. It's Pickens. On the other side of midfield.
34 yards.
Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far.
First
That one
and 10
gives him a first down.
49-yard line.
The break the huddle coming up now for first and 10.
Dre, set. And let's go. Let's crowd left Yeti. Don't touch it.
Running from the pistol. And a good pass. All it requires a gain of 7. It'll be second down.
On the tackle. It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2 at the 42-yard line.
Dre, set. Post. 180, up. Don't touch it.
Hurts will work here from the pistol. Field with this to the veteran tight end, Noah Fant. It's his third touchdown catch this year. What a catch and run by the tight end as he takes it into the end zone and finishes the play. Greg, you know what that's like. Tight end touchdown.
Mike, so often the tight ends are considered to be the possession guys, right? They're going to go forward to when you need an easy catch, when you need a reliable target. But not this guy. He is a downfield weapon, and he just showed you right there what he's capable of.
We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. Shaheed now to return it. Ooh, good return here. Brings it to the 33-yard line.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
On first down, let's start with Mixon. It's second down.
A gain of a yard brings up second and 9.
Wait. Here we go.
They'll go right back to Mixon. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Nolan Smith takes the tag.
A gain of a yard brings up third and 7.
Here's third and 7.
Here we go. Let's go.
From the gun, here's Stroud. And that is incomplete.
Timing and trust are the elements of this quick passing game. If your target and quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
So on fourth down, on comes Tommy Townsend to punt for Houston. And this is going to set up a long field first down as it is touchdown inside the 10. There go three tight ends here on 1st and 10. This is Barkley. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
Barkley, the ball carrier.
Here's 2nd and 9.
At the 10-yard line. 1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Kurt snap. Moving to his right. And he'll just bite the ball and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Third and 9. Throwing is Hurts. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game. Like, it just seems a bit erratic. On top of their 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
To return, it's Shaheed. That's a very nice return. He's giving the offense a short field.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
And motion is Myers. Here's Mixon. And that one shut down pretty quickly. That's it.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
And he'll take this one in. Jacoby Myers. Touchdown, Texans. For quarterbacks, there are so many stats we use to measure a good season. This is one of them. 30 touchdowns. That was number 30 on the year. Fairbairn, good on the point after. And the Texans have broken the deadlock. They move out to a 21-14 lead. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. Now return coming from the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30.
The Eagles take over
And he's
1st
brought
and
down
10.
right at the 35-yard line. first down throw for Hurts. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball is arriving. It'll bring up second down.
35-yard line.
Hurts. This is intercepted. Picked up by Kalen Bullard. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
46-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Stroud. Short pass taken in by the tight end. We'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 5 brings up a second
From
and
41. Here's second and 5.
Here we go.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Mixon. He's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this third quarter. So, both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Here's first and 10. On the ground, it's Mixon as we begin the fourth quarter. And they finally get him down, but not before he brings it to the 4-yard line. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up first down and goal.
First and goal.
An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. First down and goal. And this time they are ready to throw for a loss. And it's second down.
Brings up second.
This stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
That one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring you down.
Now after taking that loss on the sack, it changes your entire approach. Defensive and goal. You go from playing for 6 to now everything is just about coming away with points.
And that is incomplete. Weak one that time. Good coverage, and he breaks it up. So now it's Baby Fairbairn in a pressure situation. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage.
Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn, after making the field goal, heads back out to kick this one away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. They get across the 20,
Eagles
mark
take over
about
first and
22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10.
Great.
Hurts. Left side. He's going to be marked down around 33.
That's good.
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
At the 33-yard line.
To throw is Hurts. That's going to be incomplete. Hurts. Very
Intended for Saquon Barkley.
Second down.
Incomplete.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Second and 10. Now Hurts. Taken down. They got him.
An 8-yard
impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. It put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
On third down, it's Hurts. And that one's incomplete. That's really ratcheted it there. And they force fourth down.
Results in a
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
intended for George Pickens. Incomplete. Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Here's a give up the middle to Mixon. And he surges forward for a gain of about
The Texans ball carrier.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Here we go.
Higgins sent in motion. He'll drop to throw. Now a screen set up for ETA. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense. Rallying to the ball. Not as they said.
And he is going to have a Texans first down. He will convert. Third short, and they pick up 4.
A gain of 5. First down, Texans.
On the quick, right?
Again, they'll give it to Mixon. And he's brought down after a gain of 5.
Quinyon Mitchell on the tackle. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 9-yard line.
Hill on the run with this jet sweep. This is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
Fairbairn
to add the
lining
extra
up for
point.
the extra point.
He knocks it through. And the Texans will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Eagles 14. Naimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. He'll get this past the 20 before he goes down shy of the 25-yard line.
23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Now Hurts. Again, working deep downfield. He's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their 2nd
on the play.
Clock stopped. 21 seconds to go in the game.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard
On
line.
first down, it's Hurts. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Kamari Lassiter. The Texans will take over here. Just past the 30.
1st and 10.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to hold any sort of comeback.
So it's a win for the visiting Texans. Their perfect season.